Hi everyone, update for May, and as you may have seen on the weekend, we've obviously had a federal election and change of government. So I thought for this month I'd briefly touch on a couple of the policy points from the lead up to the election that you may find of interest to the advice industry. So from the then Shadow Minister Stephen Jones over the last few months, we had a few pointers, one being that Labor had committed to the 10-year education pathway for existing financial advisors, and he had indicated that that was something that could be implemented without further legislation. So certainly stay tuned for that to see when and how that comes to be. He had also indicated a large amount of support for the quality of advice review that's currently being undertaken and will have some outcomes later in the year, and seeking that their government would support that review and the outcomes from that review. So again, something to monitor and hopefully see some positive reforms from later in the year, and had also signalled, I suppose, a little bit of a softening to a prior position around commissions, where there was some more of a conducive view to life risk commissions in particular as a viable form of remuneration for the industry. So a few key points to be aware of, and certainly a few potentially positive things to be aware of as well, obviously keeping in mind that we need to wait to see how these things play out. Towards the end of May, we also have a few notable events coming up. So you may know there's an AFA roadshow coming to Brisbane at the very end of May. So certainly would encourage you, if you're interested in a bit of an update from the AFA, TAL will have a session there around ethics in particular for advisors, to jump on the AFA website and register for that. We'll also be holding a MDRT event at our TAL office on the 1st of June in that same week, with business health and also a panel session with a number of advisors as well. So if you'd like to attend that, I have popped a link in the email below. You can click through there to register for that event. I think that will be a really great session as well. Lastly, we ran a session through the TAL Risk Academy last week on streamlining insurance advice, which was really well received. There will be an on-demand version up on the Risk Academy within the next week or so. And I have attached some of the follow-up tools to that session that you can use to this month's update. So hopefully you find those useful. If you have a bit of a look and you'd like to then check out the session, you will be able to do so via the Risk Academy and the relevant CPD points that come with that. Otherwise, as always, if you'd like to catch up or have any questions, please reach out in the links below. I look forward to chatting to you next month.